It already felt like a bad soap opera for Aston Villa fans. The plot has taken yet another twist, and this one is worthy of primetime television. Just a day after leaving Aston Villa, the club's former president of football operations, Monchi, has been arrested. The reasons for the arrest have not been made public yet, but that hasn't stopped former Villa midfielder and pundit Lee Hendry from weighing in. And let's just say, Hendry, football never sleeps, and neither do the headlines. Just one day after Monchi's dramatic departure from Aston Villa following their winless start to the Premier League season, the football world was rocked by the news that the 57-year-old former president of football operations has been arrested for reasons that have not yet been made public. And who was one of the first big names to react? None other than Arsenal legend and football pundit Ian Wright. And let's just say, Wrighty did not hold back. Speaking on his podcast earlier today, Wright gave a scathing review of Monchi's short-lived Villa reign and even found room to slip in some of his trademark humor. I don't know what's going on with Monchi right now, but whatever it is, Aston Villa fans must be feeling like they've been on the worst rollercoaster ever. No seatbelts, no safety checks, just pure chaos, Wright said, laughing. You can't have a summer where you sign a goalkeeper and a striker nobody's ever heard of, grab Jadon Sancho on loan at the last minute, and then disappear into the sunset the moment things go wrong. Now this arrest. Madness. Wright calls Monchi's exit a desertion mission. Wright went further, suggesting Monchi's sudden exit after just over 2 seasons left the club hanging in a time of crisis. You know what it feels like. Like he just bailed on the club before the real storm hit, Wright said. Villa are bottom half of the table. No wins. Unai Emery's pulling his hair out now. Metaphorically, you know he's too stylish for that and Monchi just bounces. And now he's in handcuffs. You could unscript this if you tried. For Wright, this wasn't just about the arrest. It was about accountability. When you're running the football operations of a club like Villa, you've got to leave it in a better state than you found it. Monchi came in with a reputation as a transfer genius, the guy who turned Sevilla into a European powerhouse. But this summer, honestly, it was weak. It was like doing your homework on the bus 5 minutes before school starts, rushed, sloppy, and you still get half of it wrong. A rocky start to the season. Wright's criticism hits hard because Villa's start to the campaign has been nothing short of dreadful. 5 games, 0 wins, 1 goal, and even that came against a 10-man Sunderland side last weekend when Matty Cash poked home a scrappy equaliser. This team was playing Champions League football last season, Wright reminded listeners. They were giving Bayern Munich a game at Villa Park. Now they can't score a goal unless Sunderland have someone sent off. If you're a Villa fan, you must be asking, how did we get here so fast? Wright adds humor but keeps it real. In typical Wrighty fashion, he lightened the mood with a joke that had fans laughing across social media. Imagine being Victor Lindelof right now. You just left Manchester United thinking, yes, I'm going to Villa, a proper project, we're building something. Next thing you know, you've got no wins, no goals, your sporting director is gone, and now he's being arrested. Lindelof must be ringing Harry Maguire and saying, mate, save me a spot back at Old Trafford. But humor aside, Wright's main point was that the club needs stability, and fast. Villa fans deserve better, the owners deserve better, and most of all, Unai Emery deserves better. Because if there's one thing about Unai, he will turn this around, but only if the people above him are doing their jobs. Right now, it feels like Monchi left Emery to clean up a kitchen after a food fight. What's next for Aston Villa? Monchi's arrest remains shrouded in mystery, with no details released about the charges or investigation. The club has yet to release a formal statement beyond confirming his departure, and fans are left scratching their heads about what's next. Wright summed it up perfectly. Villa need to stop being the story and start writing one again. Because at the moment, they're not just losing games, they're losing credibility. Fans react. From outrage to memes. As expected, The football community has responded in typical internet fashion, outrage mixed with memes. Villa supporters on X, formerly Twitter, have posted everything from Photoshop images of Monchi in a jail cell with the caption, "Transfer prison," to jokes about Emery begging for strikers outside Bodymore Heath. One fan wrote, "We went from Champions League quarter-finals to this chaos in 3 months. Aston Villa, you are truly the Netflix documentary waiting to happen." Wright's final word. In closing, Ian Wright left listeners with a rallying cry for Villa to get back on track. "Look, I've got love for Villa. I've seen what they can be when they get it right. Monchi's gone, whatever happens with this arrest happens. But the club can't sit around feeling sorry for itself. Get the right person in, back Emery, and give Villa fans something to believe in again. Because this season's not over, but it might be if they don't wake up soon." Villa supporters will be hoping Wright is right, about the turnaround, at least. For now, all eyes are on what comes next, Monchi's legal situation, the search for his replacement, and whether Unai Emery can stop the slide before the season spirals completely out of control. Stay up to date with the latest news, headlines, and highlights about Aston Villa. Subscribe to our channel for exclusive content, and don't forget to like and share with fellow villains. Join our community today and get the most out of your Aston Villa experience. Hit the notification bell to stay notified about new content.